Hello again. It's Chrissy K. Rollins here, bringing you the sixth and final day of the self love power shift. And I know that if you have actually been doing and integrating the concepts that I've been presenting to you over the last 6 days, then you are already setting your daily intention. You have that intention to anchor into as you go throughout your day. I know that alone has changed your life. You've been doing the daily I love yous. Now, again, total life changer. And again, if you're not feeling the I love yous, go to some I'm sorry's, I forgive yous, thank you. Sometimes you've got to build a relationship before you can let the love in. I also know you've been complimenting yourself, complimenting others, seeking to be a compliment to life. And all of that brings us to the sixth and final day. And today's invitation is for you to start to see, how is life complimenting me? How is life complimenting you? So as you go into your day, I want you to begin just like you are seeking to be a complement to life. Now take a look to see, how is life complimenting you? Everything in your world, everything that you experience, everywhere that you go, you are the only one that goes everywhere that you go, that experiences the world that you experience. Only you. All of life is unfolding for you. Your world was created for you. Every day the sun rises for you, and you can't prove otherwise. I can't prove that it does. You can't prove that it doesn't. So when you start to see that your world is unfolding for you, you will begin to see how life is complementing you with every step that you take, every breath that you take, everything that you do in your life. Life is there supporting you, conspiring for your success. So start to see, how is life complementing me? And this whole self-love journey, it is not about what we think it is whenever we first start on this self-love power shift. It's not what we think it is before we take this expanded look into what daily, active, a practical application of self-love really begins to look like. On the surface, it looks like one thing. When you start to dive into it, when you begin to integrate these concepts, and believe me, I've taken away all the excuses. You have no excuses in these bite-sized little daily videos that you can go back and revisit over and over again to integrate these concepts more and more deeply. And I encourage you to take it on, not to get to an end result, but do it because you deserve and you crave and you desire a different experience of you in this world. You think you want money, you think you want clients, you think you want a thriving business. What you want is a better experience of you. What you want is peace of mind and knowingness. That is what you crave, that is what you desire. And when we can begin this journey, not again as a means to an end, but because regardless of what you go through, you always deserve more love, not less. You always deserve an amazing experience of yourself. And as you start to really integrate this, you're going to find all of your life experiences come down to that one thing. How are you experiencing you in any given moment? Implement these concepts, they will change your world forever. And if you're somebody who's been on this spiritual path, that's been on this personal development path, that's been doing the do's, but hasn't been getting all of the gets, if you have not incorporated daily active self-love, I invite you to do that now. It is like a missing piece that will complete your puzzle and catapult you to the next level, where you're going to run into your next block, your next internal thing that's limiting you. But what's so cool is that once you have this piece down, any block that you run into moving forward becomes easier and easier to overcome. Why? Because you build more love, more trust, you get more in touch with your worth. You become unstoppable. And in fact, I dare say, if you pause all your other business training and you solely focus on integrating this practical daily active self-love, just do it for 30 days, then go back to your trainings, your whole world will change. I guarantee you that. But words don't teach. You have to integrate this. You have to live it for yourself. You have to experiment with it yourself before it could become an integrated truth in your world. This is the other thing that I wanted to say about business. The old model of sales training and business training really centered around this idea of a know, like, and trust factor. When people know you, when they like you, when they trust you, they're going to buy from you. And if you're like me, and you've been in this game for a while, you probably have found there's lots of people that know, like, and trust you that just aren't buying from you. It's because now you are being invited to take that know, like, and trust factor and apply it to yourself. Get to know yourself on an intimate level. Get crazy connected with the one inside who is whispering all these dreams and desires and nudging you forward. Begin to like that person and begin to trust them like never before, and you will become unstoppable in your business. Now, in all transparency, I wrote down a couple notes that I want to make sure that I hit on since today's the last video, so I'm going to glance at them for a minute. I'm going to let you just soak all that in. Okay, so this is a rebellious act, and if you are brave enough and daring enough to take on a radical level of self-love, you will watch your entire world change. And again, you will experience you differently. As you experience you differently, you begin to experience the world differently. As you begin to experience the world differently, those in the world experience you differently. Self-love is the most powerful force in the world that I have come across with yet. It has set me free in areas that I struggled for the longest time. I cannot emphasize it enough, and this is the one area I can't do it for you. Nobody can give you a fill in the blank template whenever it comes to this, other than the information that I've already handed to you through this series. It's up to you to integrate it. And again, self-love is not something that you check off the proverbial to-do list on your path to success. It is something that you revisit daily. You check it off on a daily basis. You check it off on an hourly basis. You check it off on a moment-to-moment basis. The more deeply you integrate this into the world or into your life, the more your life is going to change. I want to know how this series was for you. I want to know what kind of results you're getting. So stay in touch with me today and beyond. Stay in touch with me. Let me know how this is, because if it's anything for you like it's been for me, it's just going to grow and grow and grow, and it will change your life in ways that I didn't even touch on in this series. So I hope that you found this series to be amazingly powerful. I hope that, and know, if you're doing the steps, you can feel the power shift. And quite honestly, even if you just listen to these videos, I know your life has changed. I know that you're seeing things differently. You're going to be experiencing you differently. You're going to be experiencing the world differently, and all the world's going to be experiencing you differently. You're so amazing. You're so fully equipped. Your soul chose you to live this desire through in this life. Trust yourself. I trust you. You trusted you. So just trust yourself. Begin building this intimate relationship with yourself. And do keep me posted on how this journey goes for you. It has been my highest honor to serve you over these 6 days. And I just cannot wait to see how self-love begins to rock your world in a very powerful, beautiful, and quite literally miraculous and magical way. All right. I love you. Bye.